I haven't been cleaning up after my husband and the house is in disarray. It's been a tough year so far. Surgery in January, had to spend thousands on both of our cars, college full-time, starting work full-time. I had to get on anxiety meds to manage it all. To top it all off, I was still doing most of the housework, daily and otherwise. I decided a couple weeks ago to stop cleaning up after him and to stop maintaining the house. I still clean up after myself. Trash that I produce gets thrown away, dishes I dirty get cleaned, laundry I wear gets thrown in the hamper, my dirty laundry gets cleaned and put away. I figure if he's okay, just leaving his shit around, I'll be okay with it too. I was petty today. My husband slept in super late for work, had to be there at 8 a.m., slept until 1 p.m., so he was plenty rested. I worked from 8:30 to 5:30. I knew I had to wash some work clothes when I got home, so I prepared for that. I walk in and the kitchen table is a mess. Whatever. Go to throw something away, the trash wasn't taken out even though he said he would. The bag of takeout he left on the ground for some reason was strewn all over the floor thanks to the cats. He took out all of the clean clothes/towels in the hamper and just left them on the ground. I got pissed off. So I cleaned up my messes and put away the things I had left out. Then I picked through the dirty clothes and only ran a load of my clothes. I picked through the clean clothes and only put away mine. I left his all over the floor like he had them anyways. There have also been 3 piles of dried up cat puke on our floors for the last 3 weeks at least. Usually, I would have cleaned them, but then I noticed that he just stepped over them, paying them no mind. Now I'm waiting for how long it'll take for him to actually clean up the puke. I presume another week or 2, even though he has the next 2 days off. It's gross, I know. And since I started doing this, I gotta say that I don't have as much anxiety or as much to do. I clean up after myself, which I've always done, and I mostly clean as I go, so I get to come home and relax and do whatever I want just like my husband does. The only thing now is that the house is dirtier. If we just cleaned up after ourselves and traded off mutual household duties, we could both be better off. He came home after a 5-hour workday and asked if I wanted to go out to eat. He didn't know there was chicken thawed in the fridge that needs to get made, and I'm the one who has to make it. He generally doesn't know what's in our kitchen, which is crazy to me. But anyways, he came home, talked to me for a few minutes, and then retreated to the game room where he's now playing whatever stupid game he's playing. I thought he'd see the laundry on the floor and pick it up, but no. I thought he'd notice the things he left on the table and put them away, but no. I thought he'd think about mailing the rent check, but no. I even thought that he'd be so nice as to make dinner since I worked 9 hours today and I'm on my period for the 2nd time this month, but no. At least I'm less stressed only thinking about taking care of me. Edit. I feel that I should clarify that I've spoken to my husband about all of this multiple times. I even brought it up again last night. He agrees with me every time, yet it's the same shit. He has today and tomorrow off, so we'll see if he'll do anything, but it's already noon and he's still asleep. Also, the cats are well taken care of, despite him repeatedly forgetting to give them water and me coming home in the evening to their empty water bowl that I notice immediately. They just puke a lot because they're both long hair and like to eat fast. They're on a specific food to help digestion. And finally, yes, my husband does have ADHD and bipolar disorder and depression, all of which he's currently medicated for. He wasn't like this before we started living together and got married. I mentioned to him that he needs to go to therapy and he says, yeah, maybe, and just never goes. It took him 2 years just to go to a psychiatrist for the meds. He just has to do better, but never outlines anything to achieve that, so at this point it just seems like a placeholder to give me hope until the next time I get this fed up. Also, I am partially staying because I don't really have anywhere else to go. My mom died in 2021 and my dad is a homeless drug addict. My siblings live in houses way too small to accommodate another person, and all of my extended family lives in other states and I barely interact with them. At least this way I have a home and healthcare and a place to be with my cats.